Today's guide has me excited, especially since I will be covering one of my main, Sai. Sai exceeds in multiple playstyles, making him an extremely good pick for teams. He is one of the best characters in the game without a doubt, having 2 infinites, projectiles that let him get in and around counters, a character design that fits very well with leader switch, and much more. Starting with Sai's up combo and neutral combo, on block they do the same amount of damage, both putting the guard on yellow and with a dash on red. His down combo also puts the guard on yellow and with a dash on red, but does slightly less damage, meaning it takes longer for the guard to break. All his combos performed on block also end with Sai being spaced not too far from the opponent, but far enough so that you can hollow step and throw his chakra projectiles. Later in the guide, we'll get into how Sai's chakra projectiles are just good at combating counters in general, but for the sake of the setup, just know that just doing a setup like this is good for capitalizing on opponents who block too much, and just mixing them up as a whole. Lastly, Sai is very fortunate, like other characters, to have a block string. Doing this on the opponent's guard will either force them to sub or risk having their guard broken. You can even bait out counters with it and punish them hard too. Upon doing this, to show you guys, I found that this block string in particular is one of the more difficult block strings for me to perform in the game. Although with practice, you will become much more consistent at it. On hit, Sai's up combo provides nothing more than a nice pop-up for his air combo. Sai's down combo on hit provides a nice knockdown that you can instantly act on with projectiles, tags, and bombs. You can't connect his jutsu off of it, but you can start it up, switch, and dash with the beast for an interesting pressure setup. Sai's neutral combo is without a doubt his best combo. First, at the 9th hit, he can jump cancel for an infinite. Ultimate. Team Ultimate. Not quite his jutsu, but a pressure setup using his jutsu. Air combo, status ups, tags, and if buffered, his grab. Furthermore, at his 13th hit, he can also jump cancel for an infinite, or into everything I mentioned previously, and even his jutsu. Not to mention that the birds that make up the 12th and 13th hit make the opponent sub on top, meaning that you can still finish the combo if they sub around here. And upon finishing a neutral combo, it causes a strike back. Sai's air combo is fun as the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th hit each have something unique to offer. First, the 2nd hit pops the opponent up and they are unable to jump out, leaving many possibilities. Sai can wait, then dash, where you will then be on the ground to go for a grab, another air combo, or even his tilt for some style. He can also let the opponent fall for a hard knockdown to charge chakra, or even just a jutsu off of it. Since his jutsu hits OTG, you can leader switch jutsu to maintain advantage as well. Sai himself cannot move until he hits the ground, so you're limited to options I said earlier. However, should you leader switch after the 2nd hit, anything becomes available. Ultimate, Team Ultimate, combo, you name it. It acts just like Adult Lee's air combo when combined with leader switch. Moving on to his 3rd part of the air combo, during this part, should the opponent sub, they will sub on top, and you can still finish the combo if that happens. You can also leader switch to take advantage of the birds at the end of Sai's air combo, and additionally, if the opponent were to sub when those birds are hitting them, they would sub on top. Not only that, but at the point in which you switch, when I switch to Naruto, since they're still getting hit by Sai's combos, if they were to switch at that point in time, they would indefinitely sub on top. So this is another little nasty, tricky setup Sai has. And finally, if you finish this air combo, it will cause a strike back, or should you get a knockdown, depending on the distance, you can actually hit his jutsu off, or go for another setup off of his jutsu. And now let's look at some of Sai's other tools, starting with his grab. Sai's grab is amazing as the initial lunge hits jumping opponents well, and he is even considered airborne during this launch, meaning any support that can be called in the air will do so as he jumps. His grab causes a strike back, and a good knockdown across stage should you not have strike back or the gauge up. Off this knockdown, he can even hit his jutsu depending on the distance. Sai's tilt has a huge hitbox good for stuffing dashes and whatnot, and upon completion grants him a hard knockdown that produces chakra. He can combine it with leader switch to convert into a combo or to make it safe, since on hit and completion it can be extremely punishable. Before I get into the general benefits of Sai's projectiles and chakra projectiles, before that I'd like to focus in on one huge benefit to Sai's chakra projectiles. And that's simply that he can avoid counter. He can literally get in without having to worry about counter, simply because since he can combo off of his projectiles either on hit or on block, it doesn't matter if you counter. If you block, then I go into the block string and I'm able to do an infinite and break your guard. Whereas if you attempt to counter, well, guess what? My birds cover that. They hit you, and then on hit, since my birds connected on hit, I did my chakra projectiles low enough, I get a combo. There's one really big benefit to his chakra projectiles that you should definitely take advantage of, especially against opponents that know where to put their counters. Being able to just get past that, just off of throwing projectiles, is just nothing short of amazing. I can't express it enough. Sai's projectiles are really good for pressuring and breaking up masters. His chakra projectiles are much better as they can be used to pressure the opponent as well, but on a hit allow you to combo off of them. They don't track as well, but have a nice spread to boot. As I have displayed with certain setups earlier, Sai's jutsu combined with leader switch is powerful. Not only that, but it can be cancelled for the cost of chakra, hits off the ground or OTG, and on hit causes a strike back. Sai's ultimate upon startup makes him jump back a line for punches off matching opponents at space properly. Aside from this, there is no other benefit. With Sai's awakening comes a new move in the form of awakening action. He gains 2 copies of Ninja Art Super Beast Scroll Alpha Omega Fist. These 2 awakening actions on guard put it on yellow, where the next hit of anything puts it on red. They can also be dash cancel out of, meaning you can cancel into them out of tilt, making tilt safer due to the option to dash cancel them. Sai can also dash before his awakening actions, making them a good way to approach the opponent or just get in. On hit, they do good damage and provide a knockdown as well. During this knockdown, you can dash cancel and do a jutsu for even more damage. These awakening actions also have relatively good tracking. Outside of this, Sai gains a damage boost and a speed up in his combos, as I said earlier, and of course things inherent to all awakenings like dash priority and projectile immunity. And there you have it, guys. There's Sai. All in all, he's a very well-rounded character. I highly advise anyone to pick him up who's looking for one of those really under-the-radar, really good characters. And you really want to shake the meta up. You really want to fuck some people up with a character they really didn't even know was that good. Sai's your character. He is really good. I cannot express it enough. I really don't know why more people aren't playing him. Anyways, of course, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Share it as well so more people can see and learn how to play Sai. And of course, subscribe to stay tuned for more content, as it's the best way to stay up to date with all my guides and whatnot. Thank you guys for watching. This is Mysterious Man Toby signing off.